With only 4 days left from our Kickstarter campaign, it is tremendous to realize what an exhilarating experience it was. That definitely puts you outside of your comfort zone and teaches you a lot. But it is always important to understand that the Kickstarter campaign is not a goal in itself. It is simply one of the ways to find the means to reach your goal, which is manufacturing 100 units of Moks and bringing it to consumer market. Because a lot of companies ask for samples before they can write a review. I'm just excited to tell you that we will move forward with the manufacturing stage, even if we don't reach our goal, although I really hope that we do. At this point, I think it's important to kind of put a line through this experience and tell you what the Kickstarter campaign really taught me. So, 3 main points. Number 1 is that I have tremendous friends and family. I cannot express how grateful I am for all the support and encouragement I received over the past month, and not only just over the past couple of years. Number 2, it's hard to justify the value at the price point that we set on Kickstarter. It was high, but it's because of the feedback that we received from the manufacturers and the cost of the production. But that is an important lesson because it showed us what the focus for the next 6 months should be, which is finding partners who could help us develop the 100 units of Moks to the highest quality standard and at a price point that is reasonable, which is usually harder with the smaller quantities. And number 3 is the consumer education. We received a great feedback from a lot of moms that they would use and would appreciate a product like this. But with the new technology, you always feel like, well, I've survived without it. How much value does it really add? And just looking at what exists in the market and just talking to moms and campers, you could warm up something on the go, having to plug it in the car, or a lot of times it's something that requires like a chemical reaction that warms up by adding water or just like cracking. Probably heard of and seen those. So it does have its shortcomings. So those products do. I think Moks adds value because it's quick. It's convenient in the sense that it's just press of a button. You don't need anything extra. It is just one unit instead of like packing a lot of stuff. And so just letting people know that it does add value, but of course it needs to be at a price that is reasonable. We do have a lot of things to look forward to in the upcoming couple of weeks, meeting new people, manufacturers, and also the video that I mentioned a few weeks ago that Tech Launchpad is doing a review of the product. They unfortunately were not, due to some of the delays on my part, they weren't able to record it and air it during the Kickstarter campaign, but they still did it. They recorded it. We cannot wait to see it. And they will air it on the 28th. I'll definitely share with you. It's very, very interesting to hear what their audience have to say about Moks and the feedback that we can incorporate as we discuss with the manufacturers. Well, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.